Angeles Rangers are going to the championship series. Bruce Bochy's club sweeps the 101-win Baltimore Orioles. Hot stretch at the right time, and for the first time since 2011, the Rangers are going to play in the American League Championship Series.
If you think about it, they've already beat the two best records in the American League, and so they're like, why not? Why not us?
Nathan Eovaldi does it tonight. 2-0 in the postseason. 6 1/3 in the clinching game of the wild card series. 7 innings in the clinching game of the division series. And you heard the chants beginning in the 9th inning. The Astros with a 2-1 lead in the series over the Twins. This crowd started to chant, "We want Houston." Will it be a battle of Texas? A battle for the American League.
Well, so many choices of players that you could. There's no MVP in this series.
Who would you give it to?
I'd give it to Garver.
Would you?
I just think he played only 2 games. He had 7 RBIs. He had, 4 or 5 hits. And that grand slam in Baltimore kind of really put a damper in the Orioles. And Bruce had a feeling. He's like, I'm going to put him in a 3 spot. And that feeling paid off, and certainly this team's filled with MVP-type candidates in any series. But this has a chance to be an epic run, and I don't mean that because they weren't supposed to be here. It's just the route they've taken, and the route they've taken is not what you would think could run the table and win the World Series. But that man right there, he sure hopes so, and so does he.
Bruce Bochy has a chance to become the 6th manager in baseball history to win 4 World Series. Down to Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Joe. Nate, it's been a bumpy ride, but you guys are going to the American League Championship Series. You've been on 6 different teams. You know what it's like to pitch in the postseason. What is it about this team that makes it so special?
I mean, I think the offense does a lot. You know what I mean? Like, they're able to come out every night, put up quality at bats, everything like that. You know, when we were able to put up some runs in the 2nd inning, for me, it kind of changed the game plan, and it was attack the hitters even more so and go after them and, you know, try to get the guys back in the dugout as fast as possible.
7 innings, 1 run. What have you learned over the years that has made you so successful in October?
I think it's just more so trusting my pitches. You know, I have a game plan going in, but, you know, it's going to change at times. I had a really good feel for my splitter tonight. Jonah did an amazing job calling the game tonight. I felt like we had a good game plan. And, I mean, coming in this series, leading at 2-0 in front of this crowd, the fans were absolutely incredible. The energy was here all night long. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun.
This crowd gave you a curtain call. What was that like for you?
Oh, it was incredible. I've never really had that. When we went back to Boston this year, I'd gotten it, but, you know, never really to that stature. You know what I mean? It was awesome, and I'm extremely grateful for it.
Hey, congratulations. Joe, back to you.
All right, Kenny, and he will be part of a rotation that may look a little bit different in the championship series with the impending returns of Max Scherzer and John Gray. Tonight, though, is all about Nathan Eovaldi. 7 innings in the first postseason game with the Rangers involved here at Globe Life Field.
They waited a long time to have that home crowd take care of their team, and they're hoping they get a few more home crowds, because this place, much like Philly last year, you could tell the crowd, they want it.
Starved. 7 years since their last postseason trip. 12 years since they advanced this far. Back-to-back American League pennants in 2010, 2011. The Texas Rangers in the 52nd year of the franchise. 52nd year since the franchise relocated from Washington, where they were the Senators. They've never brought home the whole thing. Back down to Kenny.
Thanks, Joe. Bruce, you came back because you wanted to experience this again. What are your emotions right now going to the ALCS?
It's unreal. This is what I came back for, hoping something like this would happen. I know how blessed I am to be in this situation, and these guys have been warriors, road warriors. I mean, we've been through a lot, and to be right now, I mean, there's work to be done, but still, well, I mean, what kind of baseball they've been playing has just been awesome.
You're 5-0 in the postseason after that difficult final weekend. What changed?
You know, it's a matter of getting hot. You know, these guys got hot after a really tough series there in Seattle. Couldn't quite get it done there. Had to go to Tampa. These guys put that behind them, and they've been doing that all year. They've been putting those tough losses. It's just incredible what they just did.
Nathan Eovaldi was hurt, came back. He struggled. He's put it together in the playoffs. What did you see from him tonight?
Well, he got back to where he was. I mean, we might push him a little early, but here he is back to being the guy that we had earlier in the season. And what a game he threw. What a game he threw in Tampa. That's what it takes. The guy on the mound sets the tone, and he did today.
Bruce, you've managed 3 World Series champions. Can this be the 4th?
Well, that's what we're here for. You know, that's why we play the game. So getting closer and closer. So get some work cut out, but and we can't thank the fans enough, too. I got to thank them again.
Bruce, thanks a lot. Congratulations. Joe, back to you.
Kenny, he thanks them. They thank him. Rangers first team into the semifinal round of the bracket. They await the winner of the Astros and the Twins, who will play Game 4 tomorrow. The Astros 1 win away from making it an all-Texas American League Championship Series. Nathan Eovaldi leads the way tonight. Leclerc finishes it off, and the Texas Rangers have swept the Baltimore Orioles. They will play in the ALCS.